Welcome to Sage Sisters. We are sisters, besties, moms, and co-founders having a fun catch-up on parenting and life. Hey, I'm Ann.
And I'm Kate. What's up, Tan Ann? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. How are you today?
I'm good. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm excited to catch up. Again, you totally ignored me this weekend, so I have no idea what you're up to.
Well, I'll tell you, is we started kids sports and my husband went out of town. So anytime we joke about this all the time, your tolerance for my kids in the background is not strong. And so anytime they're extra wild, I just ignore you because I'm like, it's not going to go well. Like,
I love how you not picking up the phone for me is still my fault. Like, what the hell? You could pop over and say, hey, busy.
I'm going to test it. Actually, I'll try to record it next time, although it'll be hard if I answer the phone. But I would like to get a real life, your reaction when my kids are nuts in the background and just like how quickly, like time it, how quickly you laugh and then get everybody in the audience to understand what I'm talking about here.
Okay. I'd like to defend myself for 1 second. You and I call each other all the time, and we are the kind of phone calls where it's like, you know, you look your absolute worst. You're looking at my nose half the time because the phone's on the table.
Totally.
Like,
we
don't care.
FaceTime every time, even though we can't FaceTime.
It doesn't even matter. Yeah. And there are times where we're just doing nothing. It's almost like we're not even speaking. We're just existing together, which I love. Good camaraderie.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
And when your kids are starting to get nuts and there's nothing to say, to me, it's like, okay, see you later. Like, it seems like you're busy. Like, I don't think
from my side, it goes a little like this. Kate, you know, how are you? Blah, 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 blah. Well, see you later. Your kids are nuts. Call me when you can. It's like, oh, okay.
You're so damn dramatic. I do want receipts. Let's record this because people would be on my side 100%, which is like, they've already been on the phone 40 minutes. It's fine for her to graciously leave to give Anne some more time to deal with her feral children.
False narrative. However, it makes me giggle though, because there's not many people in life that you FaceTime from the car with the car, like the phone in your like cup holder with that worst angle and just be like, okay with it. It's like, I've never looked worse, but I'm fine with it when it's you.
That's the definition of inner concentric circle. Like bullseye. If I'm willing to let you see that angle of me, you know you've made it to the very center.
Totally. All right. Yeah, let's get into it. You want to tease the topic because it's your topic this week.
Well, you stole my topic last time, but it was so good, I thought.
Yeah, it was. It was good. I thought, and also like the time before you stole mine. So it's like a give and take in this relationship.
Give and take. I decided let's also keep it fun. So I started thinking of like more games, if you will, that we could play. Okay. So I have a kind of parenting, relationship, general would you rather series for our topic today.
Okay. Would you rather mom edition?
Would you rather mom?
Okay. Yep. I like that.
Okay. But before we go there, what's your high?
My high this week is I had said we started kids sports. So we did soccer this weekend.
And you have like soccer games already?
We have soccer games already. Okay. So that last week I took Lola to her first practice and, you know, she kind of fought me on the way there, was pretty like not energetic at the, you know, practice. And my whole thing is like, I don't care if you're good or not, just try, you know.
Now, did she play last year? I'm forgetting.
She did play last year. We skipped spring, but she played fall. And I would say we fought this is the one, like almost every practice. I just want to stop you there.
Soccer is a fall sport. You didn't skip spring.
Okay. Fair.
You just did the normal schedule.
Some people play in the spring.
I know they do, but this is exactly what I am like putting a stake down. You played the normal soccer season.
Soccer season. And anyways, we had this conversation on the way back from practice. And sometimes it didn't land all season last time, but it's like, look, you just have to try, honey. Like, just go out there, have fun. You will have more fun if you are actually involved and trying. And you can't ask to come out. Like, that was the thing. And then Phil kind of pushed it as well. So long story short, this soccer game was our first game. Yeah. And she was fantastic. Not that like she scored her first goal, but it's kid, it's little kid soccer. It's
Bunch
not
ball.
super competitive. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's really cute.
It's cute, yeah.
But she tried the whole time. Her little face was cherry red. I was so proud of her.
Yeah.
Oh, it was such a breakthrough. So we just have to keep up the momentum every week. But it's like, let's just go week to week, week to week. This week was a successful game. Yep. So proud of her. And Ace had his first soccer game and he crushed it. That was fun to watch too. So just getting into the season. But that was our high this week. I love it. Yeah. What about you? A taste of success early kind of does change everything. So it's nice for her to taste that early, even like get a goal, play great, I'm sure a lot of feedback from you guys about how hard she tried. 100%. It's like, that's all we care about is just trying. And so I was just so proud of her. And look, I don't know if soccer is going to be your sport. It's not like I'm seeing Mia Hamm skill sets out there, but I'm just happy for her that she's involved. And I think she'll enjoy this season if she keeps it up. So yeah, we'll see. All right. I like that for her. Good job, Will. Exactly. What's your high this week? Well, I wanted kind of to talk about what a hero I am in my high. Okay. I took the kids camping 3 days last week. 2 nights, 3 days. I can't believe you did this, honestly. Well, I planned it. You know when it's a good idea 4 months before and then the day comes and you just have a pit of dread in your stomach? Like, what have I gotten myself into? Always. The pit of dread started about 24 hours before we were leaving and nothing was ready. It was like... And camping is like a legit, like that packing list is intense. You have to like legit have, you have to have these things. I know. So I will say we chat GPT'd a camp list, which helped. Perfect. Okay. We were able to heroically get everything in one truck. So we went up just in one car as opposed to like 2 cars, which made it more fun. Just to make this clear, you went by yourself with another girlfriend. You did not take Chris. Did you load the car yourself or did he help load it? No help whatsoever from the gentleman. So 2 moms, 4 kids. 5th grade, 3rd grade, 1st grade, kindergarten. So that was that's a lot. Yeah. We kind of like are here for independent women, Mm-hmm. Not in that situation. I don't want to be an independent woman in that situation. Not for me. We picked a campsite that had a flushable toilet. So that was a godsend. Okay. I'm just not trying to poop outside. That's just where I'm at in my life. No, I'm not pooping in a hole these days. Nature pee, that's one thing, but oof. But I will say, I don't like bugs. No. Yeah. And maybe let me just get my low out of the way since they're linked. I don't like sleeping on the ground, it turns out. Yes, it's the worst. It's the pits. Yeah, we tent camped. Now, I will say, it was kind of fun. It was an adventure. We got our tent set up. The kids were also loving life. We were having a great time. They were playing tag. Yeah. It was a touch too much nature and a touch too much sleeping on the ground. It'll be a core memory for them, and it's so cool you did it. Like, I'm honestly super proud of you, but yeah, it's my nightmare. I don't want to sleep on the ground. Although you did bring a mat, didn't you say? It's not totally on the ground. True. And that makes it even more pathetic that my low is I have a crick in I got back Thursday. It's Monday. I have a crick in my I can't even turn my head right now. The thought that I would go on Survivor is now so laughable to me. They sleep on bamboo. I would die. I just died. But if you know you're on camera, are you acting different? If you know you're on Survivor, are you toughening up? It's not about toughening up. I can't turn my head left. I don't think it's not a mental problem. It's a physical one. I think I would not be able to turn my head left on national TV. I'm so a creature of comfort. I can see Phil just rolling his eyes here, but he is absolutely for sure. And also we had a mattress pad, it's one of those camp ones. Mm-hmm. Anyways, it sucked. Twee had some that were, which is the other mom that I went with, that were thicker and those looked more luxurious. So I've kind of learned, okay, there's a big difference here in the mat thickness that we're working with. 100%. Phil makes fun of me all the time because when we talk about going camping, I'm like, okay, it's glamping. It's I want a air mattress, not even a thick pad. I want an air mattress. Yeah. I want cozy sheets. I want lights on trees. I want lights on trees.
Yeah.
Is it too much to ask for string lights while we're out there?
And I want a chilled Chardonnay or a chilled Savvy Bee.
That's right. Chilled Savvy Bee. And a couple bug zappers. I've seen those, like, almost looks like a tennis racket buzz zapper. I'm taking that with me all the time. It's on. I'm almost wearing like my mom's satchel belt with that attached to it.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the bugs weren't that bad because we were by the ocean. But it was cold. Like, we were bundled up. And then I will say it's like California where it's freezing at night and then hot during the day. But we went to the beach during the days, and the kids were a little disappointed because it's not sandy beaches that far north. We were up in Salt Point, which is like near Sea Ranch, which is like 3 hours north of San Francisco. And it's stunning, like truly jaw-dropping, like cliffs into water. The water is gorgeous and like, breaking up. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's not like the sandy beaches that they had envisioned. So they were a little bit disappointed by the rocky beaches, but it was so beautiful. And we found ways to make it great. We went exploring over lots of rocks. They made rock collections. We still were able to dig huge holes in the beach, all the things that they like.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Total Anne question, but I'm asking. Did you feel safe?
Twee is an FBI agent.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You
and
went
so
with the right person.
I went with the right mom to make me feel safe. But I will say, like, we pulled up into this campsite and like there was a guy in an RV not too far away. And
Thumbs
like
down.
if I was alone with my kids, I would not have felt safe.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know, campsite, it just seems like creepy people. Am I right?
I agree. And look, it's not all. I'm not like lumping everybody into that situation.
Yeah,
but
and then we met some of the nicest people too. Yeah. Like there was an older couple we loved. There was obviously another family. Like those I'm not talking about, but it's just like there's always some characters roaming around a campsite that
I agree. And it's like, you don't know what they're looking at. You see one mom with her kids. Ooh, like that seems like a target. So again, I've established I like independent women. Am I one of those situations? No.
Yeah.
I need a couple more skill sets too. Like I would like to be like Jason Bourne. Like I dream about being like Jason Bourne a lot, like more than the average person, I'm sure. Like I have dreams.
What are we talking about here? Like your Roman Empire?
Yeah, kind of like I just dream a lot about like me being Jason Bourne. Like things are happening. I'm spotting license plates. I know exactly how far I can run before I, like all these things. You're
always facing the door.
Always facing the door. I'm taking people out. I always have a moment where if somebody, is following me, I track them. I make eye contact. Like I just.
I am Jason Bourne because you're sometimes. So anxious. So it kind of makes sense to me that your fantasy would be basically like no fear because you can handle it. There's some psychology fantasy. We could
total fantasy. So I would like to have a little bit more skill sets. Like I think maybe in the next few years I'm going to try to get some more survival skill sets.
I will say I felt very proud of us that we were able to like cook food on a campfire.
Yeah. Now I could do that. Did you make your own fire?
We brought like a fire starter block to make life a little bit easier. Yeah. But then, we lit it and then got the wood going just right. And the girls loved helping with the fire. So I feel like they gained some confidence because they were kind of like tending to the fire and deciding when to put on another stick. That was cute.
That's cool. You're not winning Survivor with that skill set.
I was proud of myself just because it's like I thought ahead of like the meals that we were going to make. So like one night we made those like foil pouches they're called hobo pots, I've learned.
Oh, okay.
But it's like potatoes, meat, veggies. I burned them accidentally, so it wasn't perfect, but
not surprised at all. No. Actually, yeah, I've seen
cooking over an open fire. I was like, this is tricky. You don't know if it's done yet. And
I agree.
ChatGPT did me dirty in terms of like telling me how long it was going to take, and I kept being like, let's let it have a little more time, and then we got them. They were just charred.
Yeah.
But there were enough edible pieces in there that's like, okay, we put together legitimate dinners.
Yeah. You tried hard. That's good. I like that.
And we survived and the kids had a great time. So it was a success. I felt proud of myself. I don't need to do it again for a while. There was a funny story though I wanted to tell you. So we were on the beach one day and there was a girl that was like roughly their age, the older Cece and Grace's age.
Okay.
And Twee is always trying to get Cece to like learn social skills. So she's always like, okay, go talk to her, like introduce yourself, see if she wants to play with you. Like,
right.
This is kind of your challenge. And so Cece and Grace went up to this girl and they, made friends with her. And then she came over and they started, whatever, digging for whatever, which was great. And then on the way back, Grace and Cece they were like giggling incessantly. We're like, what are you guys up to? You're up to something. Like, spill it,
Yeah.
And Twee turns around, spill it, like in her scary voice.
Interrogation. Yeah.
Okay. And they were like dying laughing. So I guess what happened is this girl had 2 moms there on the beach with her. And they were a little bit further away. We didn't end up talking to them, but they told her that they were sisters and we were their lesbian moms. And I was just laughing. I'm like, you guys, like, they're just funny. This is and they thought they were the funniest thing in the whole world.
Of course. That's great. I love that.
So we busted them. We were like, oh, okay. That was kind of funny. I was just I didn't even know that they would have that in them.
I just I like when your kids play jokes on you. I like when they have like these inside jokes a little bit, like their humor starts to come out. It's good. Okay. Totally. I love that.
So anyways, all in all, good. Camping plus crick in my neck, high and low.
I know. I just popped my neck thinking about it.
What's your low?
My low is just one question. Is there anything worse than tripping on a treadmill? Nothing.
Oh my God.
Nothing worse. Nothing worse. We go to Lifetime Fitness. It is land of the beautiful. It is always me trying to just look younger, be cuter. So many hot people. Mm-hmm. It's motivating, but it is also like when you do something like biff your toe on the treadmill and trip.
Biff? Is that a word?
I mean, it feels like it. Okay. Whatever it was, I biffed it. I absolutely biffed it.
How fast were you going? I need like a full picture.
Luckily, it wasn't that fast. I was just like amping up to go between walk, run. Like I had just lifted weights, so my legs were a little wobbly.
I'd say.
And of course, you're just feeling good. You're about to start running. I felt like I was about to hit stride of just like, she can do everything, in your head. It's like,
you're an elite.
She can lift weights. I'm an elite I'm an elite athlete. Tripped, like caught myself, but kind of went to a knee and then had to like hold on to get to the side.
Going.
Yeah, it's still going. So you have to go to the side.
Wait, how did you go to the side? Did you straddle it? One knee on each side?
100% straddle. No, I had 2 hands on the like side up at the top. And I kind of like went down.
Up top?
Yeah, hands up top. No. Feet straight, went to the side, and I was able to catch myself. So I didn't go all the way back. Like that would have been even worse.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't good. And then of course you're like, do I look around?
Actually hurt. And then
it hurt. My ego, it hurt. My body. I'm looking around like, do I make eye contact with people? Do I just pretend it didn't happen?
What'd you do?
Of course I tried to make eye contact with people and no one was like laughing. You wanted somebody to like look at you and be like, and then you laugh too. It was just almost like they were just like, what a loser. Like, you shouldn't be here. That's what I heard him say in my head.
Oh my God, I love it.
Anyways, it was a low just because, I don't know.
Well, it brings back such a core memory of us trying to put our golden retriever Elvis on the treadmill. Do you remember this?
Yes. Well, first of all, you had a thyroid problem.
So we said. This was just a really chubby dog. Our beloved.
He would sit outside and eat walnuts all day. Like we couldn't get enough exercise on that dog.
Totally. He was just a character. But we decided that he needed to lose a few lbs because he was getting very chunky. And the doctor, remember they tried to put him on that green bean diet and he hated it. We were like, well, if you don't like the green beans, then you got to move your ass, bro.
And we had to like hide his thyroid medicine in the green beans and he wanted neither one. It was like.
So we decided to train him on the treadmill. And like he'd start walking, it would be fine. But the second we like sped it up, he'd freak out and then smoke the wall. Like he'd stop running.
Honestly,
and then
I think that might be like, I don't know. Is that dog criminal? Like, are we like?
Were you gonna say dog abuse?
Dog abuse. I was trying to think of the right word. Abuse felt so strong.
It is too strong. We were just trying to make him healthy, but him ripping off that treadmill a couple times, that's the energy you're giving at Lifetime.
I think I am just hearing people go like, well, why couldn't you take him for more walks? Like, why is he on the treadmill?
This was like in the winter. It was too cold.
Of course.
He was soft. His feet couldn't handle the cold ground.
I actually thought you were going to say it reminds me of the days when we went to Export in Chicago, which we called Sexport because it was also like a lot of hot people. And we would go to a hip hop dance class, which I loved. Yeah. But they were very cruel there, and they had a clear glass.
No, I remember.
Group fitness room where everybody on treadmills or weights could see into the group fitness class, and we would be trying to do hip hop dance.
If you're a gym designer out there, just let it be known. Nobody wants clear glass on those exercise rooms.
Women do not want that. I mean, maybe the extremely hot women want that, but I don't want that.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. And like, I feel like a very secure person, but when you are trying to learn how to pop it and you are not good
and everyone else has headphones and they can't even hear the music, that's when you know it's not good.
Anyways, all right, good stuff. Let's get to the topic before we continue more.
Well, I had, our new On My Mind segment, so I did have something on my mind.
Let's hear it.
Have you seen this kind of new parenting style that is, for me, is like coming up in a bunch of articles called F around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Have you heard about this?
Not really. Explain. Okay, I mean, so I guess I understand it.
It's sort of like if gentle parenting is on one side of the spectrum of like never raise your voice and, talk to your kids rationally about all their feelings and whatever.
Right.
The other end of the spectrum would be a different parenting style called F around and find out.
Perfect.
And the theme of it is, if you don't get it, but basically like let them make any mistake they want and they'll deal with the consequences. If they don't want to wear a coat, okay, go freeze your ass off.
So people have once again taken to the extreme. It's like gentle parenting got too far where you're basically letting them decide everything, including dinners and meals and what they wear and how they act and how they treat you. And then you flip over to like fuck around and find out, and it's like no parenting essentially.
It's basically like, okay, yeah, do that and see what happens.
I will say, Phil gives a little bit of energy of the fuck around and find out because his mentality is like, they'll learn, let them learn, and it's like, it's like, no, they're about to make the biggest mistake ever. And he's like, they'll learn and then they won't do it again. And I'm like, but that's the thing. Not all kids have the ability to say like, I'm not going to do it again. Like I have a feeling our kids fit into that category of like just repeatedly doing something stupid.
Right. Well, to me, it spoke to a cultural backlash against gentle parenting, which we talked about a couple weeks ago because so many people were saying that it made them feel stressed out and more anxious and guilty.
Yeah.
And I do think people are just so sick of the mom guilt around everything.
I get that.
This almost feels like, of course, it's too far the other way.
Right.
But it's like, I'm not going to feel bad about you leaving the house when it's freezing outside without a coat. Or I'm not going to feel bad about it. That's my parenting style. It's almost like they've fully embraced no guilt.
Yeah.
Like, on purpose, I'm going to let you do these things. And I do think there's some thread here, too, of like, everybody's sick of this helicopter parent who's overprotective. And like, there is a shift, I think, more broadly towards giving your kids more independence.
Right.
Part of this was from Jonathan Haidt's Anxious Generation, where he talks about, we got to get the kids off screens. We got to get them in real life. We got to let them take risks and learn things in real life. So like, to me, it's like, it's that direction, but just all the way.
Yeah.
But there is something appealing in that too, which is like, yeah, you're going to learn. I'm going to make you learn these lessons. This is actually what good parenting looks like, is I'm not going to take care of everything for you. You're going to find out.
I feel like I need a small dose of that no guilt, because I'm the parent still that like, if my kid doesn't have a coat at winter, or if they're wearing sandals at winter time or something, and I have fought them in the house and they go out, I'm the one that's still going out like, I tried. I did my best. Like I'm trying to tell them. I have guilt thinking other parents are going to look at them and be like, you have a bad mom. Like, not a bad dad, because that's not what they think. It says, you have a bad mom.
Right.
And I can't get past that a little bit. Like I have word vomit a little bit when it comes to stuff like that. Like I can't
I've
just
seen you in
up.
action. It's like, you got to tell everybody. It's like no one was looking.
No one cared except me being like, I swear I wasn't me. And they're like, I don't care. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that I'm okay with like, what is it we always say? In the middle. Like the other day I was taking the dogs for a walk, actually last night, and I took all the kids around the block with me too. And Ace ran ahead a little bit and Lily ran ahead right when we were coming around the corner of the house.
Yeah.
But Ace had gone inside and Lily was basically in the front yard by herself for a moment of time while we were walking around the corner. And my other neighbor, good friend Catherine, was walking across the street and she saw Lily by herself. And I could see her not see me.
Yeah.
And kind of be in turmoil. Like she was looking around.
Yeah.
Like, I see Lily. She's 3. She's in the front yard. What do I do? And so I saw her kind of walking towards Lily. And then she saw me and we started giggling. She goes, I know this like parenting is getting like, let them be free. She goes, but I just contemplated what I should do in that situation if Lily was outside by herself. And I was like, I agree. I'm not all the way there. I'm not there.
Well, she's also 3, to be fair. That's
true.
I know. I think what we're lacking, well, one, social media, of course, rewards the edges of anything. So gentle parenting or like over therapy almost. Everything's therapy. Everything is optimized, specific language and feelings and you know what I mean? But like that broke through and kind of moved culture over here a little bit. Even if you don't do all of it, I think there is this notion of like a lot of millennial and Gen Z parents try not to raise their voice. Or like some of it snuck through. We don't hit our kids anymore like the olden days. And then you have, you know, this, which breaks through on the other side of like being so extreme. And I know part of that social media, like that's the only thing, that's the clickbait, like on either side. But I was thinking, is there a cool name for moderate parenting in the middle? It's not gentle. It's not fuck around and find out. We need like a good brand more.
Okay.
It could be boring parenting or something.
Like, boring parenting.
I don't know. Like the absolute opposite of clickbait.
Fuck around on occasion.
Okay. We'll keep workshopping it. But I was thinking that this guilt-free, I'm not letting them do everything and I'm not doing everything for them.
Yeah.
Something in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm not allowing screens, but I'm not letting them watch porn and, you know, chat with strangers on Roblox.
Yeah. Fair.
Is there some, you know, what's the middle ground?
Is there something in the middle? Yeah.
But that actually can break through society and like be something people go, that's it.
Yeah. I like that.
Centrist, moderate. I don't know. But it's like, it's not sexy. It's not going to break through the noise because inherently it's the like sort of quiet majority.
Right. Well, like moderate parenting is it. It's just that's too boring. We got to come up with a better name.
Okay. Yeah.
But I agree. It's like positive parenting with a light dose of discipline.
Well, I just there's something in this, like the thing that unites every person on this planet is like parental love.
Yeah. Right.
Right. And even if you don't have kids, it's like you love your parents, hopefully.
Right.
Or you wish you did.
Right.
But it's like that sentiment is so universal, right? And I think a lot of what the middle looks like is really tapping into love. You want to teach them resilience, and life skills, and you want to prevent them from really crazy bad choices that affect their whole life. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's a parental love angle we could take to like name our parenting in the middle.
I like that. It made me think of like a bad example of the fuck around and find out, which is, do you remember?
It's so catchy. Good name.
I know. We need something shock and awe like that. But do you remember Maddie? I forget her last name, from Bachelor, and she was on Pilot Pete's season. She like won, and it was like she kind of had.
Yeah, I remember. Evangelical Christian.
Yes.
So
she has a podcast now with her new husband, and her husband.
I've never wanted to listen to anything else.
I got to agree. I saw a clip of it. I don't listen to it. I saw a clip on social media, but it was a soundbite of him saying he basically can't wait to punish his kids. He can't wait to spank them. And it's like their kids are like 1. So he was talking future state. And it's like, look, I'm not saying that discipline is not it. Like, especially it's like kid by kid. You don't want them to be unruly. But this soundbite of like, I can't wait to spank my kid when your kid hasn't even done anything wrong was really uncomfy.
You know? It's really uncomfy. I will say though, those two know how to have a breakout soundbite that gets them the clickbait, don't they?
Yeah,
I feel like true. She kind
Didn't
of
she have a sex addiction or something too? And it's like that went crazy.
Something
too.
like she always says these things that like break through the noise because she says, you're a horrible person if you watch porn or something, or like it's just whatever her thing is. But it's always. But then
on
something.
The flip side, if you have a lot of sex with your husband, you're a sex addict. I was like, what? Like I can't. I
don't want to even.
touch that with a 10-foot
Well, I don't know all of her quotes, so I don't want to misquote her, but I get the vibe of like. But again, the only thing that breaks out on social media is if you say these crazy ass things.
Totally, yeah. Unhinged.
We need. I was like, what is the unhinged moderate thing?
I know we say unhinged a lot, so it feels like we could pull in unhinged into our title.
It sounds too extreme.
Yeah. All right.
To be on brand. Okay, we'll keep workshopping it. More work for our boring name.
More work to be done from boringparenting.com. All right, let's move on. What about would you rather? We're moving into our topic. Would you rather?
Yes. You wish I'd move into the topic sooner. Okay. I separated my would you rathers into starting with parenting, then marriage, then just random ones I thought of.
Okay. And is this like we'll do quick hits here?
Quick hits. Because I have, call it 12 total.
Okay.
So time accordingly. Let's not go into deep dives on each one or we'll be here.
It's hard for me not to. We just deep dive for 30 minutes on our high lows.
Okay, we'll do our best. We'll probably get through 3 of these. Okay. And this is a mix of me using ChatGPT and then me adding some, tweaking some.
Okay.
So anyways, that's where I just wanted to, I don't know, clear the air that some of these I got inspo from.
As Maddie's husband would say, hit me. Hit me with it.
As their 1-year-old baby infant says, hit me, bro. Okay. Would you rather have a laundry fairy or a dinner cooking genie? No laundry or no dinners?
Easy. Laundry. I like cooking. So laundry it is. Get laundry out of here.
Yeah, I agree. Laundry is truly the worst. I almost didn't even put that in because I thought it was too obvious.
Is
there something that's on par with laundry that you would pick over laundry, or is laundry just the bottom of the barrel?
I don't know if this is for everyone because we have 2 dogs and we walk them a lot. But I would like a poop pickup fairy. I would not like to deal with.
Okay, I'm gonna expand
on
that.
Even the
ass wiper kids. No, yeah, diapers plus dog poop. All poop taken care of, or laundry.
Oof. I'm still gonna go laundry because at some point when they hit a certain age, hopefully that poop fairy doesn't need to be here anymore.
She's gone in my life.
We're almost there. We're not quite there.
Well, I told you this is my year of no wiping asses.
Yeah.
And
I still have a 3-year-old who is learning. She's pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. She's getting good.
Well, the girls are always savvy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Would you rather your kids sleep in every weekend or put themselves to bed easier? No fights at night.
Okay, I have to go put yourself to bed easier, no fights. Because that's just where I'm at right now. My kids have never slept in, so I don't even know what that would be like. I don't even know. My body
I thought you might choose sleep in. I wasn't sure what you would pick there.
My body probably wouldn't even adjust, so I would still be up. But I think that I would just like if they had an easier time going to bed every night. Like not every night is bad, but the nights that are bad aren't good.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm going. What are you going?
Okay, let me tweak the first one just to make it a little more even. So not just sleep in every weekend, but like they never wake you up because you can still wake up on a schedule, but then they get up right when you do. They're never disrupting your sleep in the morning.
I'll pivot it then. I think.
To me, the sleep, because I can deal with the kids being kids, but not if I'm low sleep or low energy in the tank. You know what I mean? This is self-care. This is like, and I just slept in yesterday. And it was so glorious.
I don't even remember the last time I slept in. I got to go sleep in then. Because last night, I'm just coming off a night where Phil's out of town and I literally said, I'm at my level. I'm at my level. I was trying to take your advice. I changed it to not consequence line or whatever, but it's like, I'm at my level.
At your level?
That just meant, I don't even know if it makes sense. It just meant I'm at my level before I snap. So you better get in bed. Like,
Okay. All right. A little confusing, but that's fine.
Okay, let's get a new soundbite.
Okay. We're workshopping. Would you rather be the family's vacation planner or the family's photographer? I know we're both, but
yeah, I was going to say
if you could basically only do one,
I would like the vacation planner, I think, because I want to be in photos. It's like, I'm here, people. You can't see me, but I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
The only reason I didn't say that is Chris is so bad at taking pictures. I know he wouldn't get one good picture of me. I might be in them.
Yeah.
But the angles, the lighting, it's going to be atrocious. He just lacks that eye to be like, that's a good photo.
I think it's not all men, but Phil can take a good photo, but he posts the worst of me. And it's not even that he's just looking at himself. He's looking at me like, that's a good photo. And I'm like, are you crazy? I look awful.
Yeah.
Like, you should have cleared that before you posted it. Like, I try not to be superficial, and then I see him post a picture of me and I'm like, oh God, golly.
Golly.
All right.
Okay. Would you rather have a magic button that makes your kids instantly grateful or instantly ready to leave the house?
Oh, that's a tough one. We just did that whole podcast on not being grateful, and that was tough.
I know. And that's really bad. But also, how painful is it when they can't find their shoes and get out the door?
It's just so frustrating. Today, the kids played a trick on me, where I was in the car and I said, everybody grab your backpacks, we're leaving. And Ace came out and Lola didn't. And I said, all right, we'll leave her. And Ace heard that and said, I don't have to go to school. So he turned around and went inside. I thought he forgot something. And then neither one of them came out. And then I went in and I go, are you guys kidding me? And they go, well, you said we could stay home if we didn't come out. And I was like, that's not funny. That's not funny at all.
Okay, so you're going ready to leave the house.
I think I'm going ready to leave. What are you going?
I'm going instantly grateful. There's nothing that...
Okay, maybe I made the wrong choice.
I don't know. Instantly ready to leave. This was a tough one for me, too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was a good one because it's like these are neck and neck.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go on.
Okay. Would you rather take a family vacation to Hawaii or a European trip, let's call it Paris, south of France combo? 1 week or 10 days?
Gosh, that's a toughie because Hawaii is so nice. Like just that beach chill.
Totally.
But getting out and doing some more adventures is something we haven't done. Like we have not gone international with the kids. So that maybe I'm going international. That sounds a little bit, but it also is like, I feel like at the end of that trip, my kids are going to go, can we see another museum? Like, like, I don't know. What are you going?
You were going to say golly again.
I was going to say golly again. I got to stop that. Make it a drinking game.
I actually added this one because Chris wants to go to Hawaii and I want to go to Paris, south of France. So we're a house divided over here.
So you're going Paris.
I want to go Paris, south of France. I think our kids are at the age where it's time to start international traveling.
I think it sounds really nice. And what an experience.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have had the pleasure of doing Hawaii.
South of France has beaches and stuff. So I feel like we could do a version of this that's not like a ton of museums. It could be like in Paris, my daughter's like dying to go.
Yeah. So I'm with you. I'm going international trip.
Okay. Chris is just such a curmudge. Sometimes it's like he just wants the American comforts. Like Europe, he feels like he's a large person. He's 6'8", but it's like he thinks everything in Europe. He just thinks everything is small and like no air conditioning a lot of times, and he's just a little bit too American. Some would say.
But the house was too small. Do you remember that commercial? I think about Chris all the time.
Totally.
Yeah.
We'll have to post that. I love that commercial.
That was from so long ago.
Speaking of Chris, let's move into marriage/partnerships.
Okay.
Which chore would you rather your spouse always do? Dishes or laundry?
Well, do I have a laundry genie still? Or is it just like one question?
Good point. No, there's no laundry genie.
Okay.
Standalone.
I would like him to do dishes because I feel like I'd be better at laundry. He annoys me the way he does laundry. By that, I mean, once stuff is dried, he takes it out of the dryer and throws it on our bed. It's like, that's not done. That is not folded and put away. So
you're probably really picky about the folds too, I bet, aren't you?
Not as much as you'd think, but I still would rather him do dishes.
Yeah. I'm going to do the opposite, which is that laundry. Just my husband's meticulous. He would do it better than I would. So
yeah, he is. Plus, he already does his laundry, right?
He does his own. But he doesn't do mine or the kids, really. Well, he'll do the kids every once in a while. He'll come on here and rebut that. Yeah. We share the kids, and then we each do our own.
Mm-hmm.
And well, Grace, she got this summer out of the habit of doing her laundry. She said she needed a break, but we're going to try to get that going again school year. Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. Would you rather have a kid-free weekend trip once a quarter? So let's say Friday to Sunday.
Sorry, jumped the gun.
Or a week-long kid-free getaway one time a year?
I want the quarter one. Because I don't like being away from the kids more that days.
Long. Yeah, I know. I thought you might say that.
Yeah. It's hard to be, like 3 days is my cap, and then I want to be back with them. So like a weekend, what a dream.
Yeah. I think that's
right.
What
I'm going. Yeah.
The only thing for me that I like wrestled with a bit is I have an annoying personality. Pause.
Do you?
Yeah. What? Pause for the shock and awe. I can't stop thinking about work for like a day or two into a vacation.
Yeah, you are annoying in that way.
Yeah, it's like I can't turn off the head as easily as I would like. So a week-long vacation, I'm just getting into vacation on day 3. So weekend, it's almost like I never got that mental break.
Yeah.
So I was trying to decide, but once a quarter to have a weekend getaway with your husband, that'd be pretty dreamy.
It'd be so nice. And honestly, I don't need anything major. It does kind of eliminate like going international trip, which is like really hard to do.
You don't want to spend a weekend doing too much travel.
Yeah. So like, your trips are a little bit less so, but like, what a dream. No question.
Where are you going? Because I feel like you're like,
I don't even
do you
care
remember
where
our dad growing up would always be like, I don't want anything for Christmas, just the love of my family.
Yeah.
And
maybe a massage chair. Maybe,
yeah, exactly.
Maybe
exactly. Maybe this. I feel like that's you. It's like, I want something super low key. Just nothing. I don't need anything fancy. Just how about?
Phil said the other day to our parents, actually, when they were in town for Lola's birthday, like we were talking about something. He goes, she tries to be low maintenance. And I appreciate that.
Oh, that's such a great line.
I died. I was like, honey, like if you were married to somebody who was high maintenance, like getting ready like 2 hours every time, like all the things, he wouldn't even know what to do with himself. He has no idea how low maintenance I am. But do I like some finer things in life sometimes when it's like dinner or a hotel stay? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Sue me.
Listen, I don't care where we go as long as we're at a 5-star hotel.
Exactly,
okay?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's the energy I was imagining. Okay. Would you rather have matching hobbies to your spouse or totally separate ones? And you can't say something in the middle. It has to be one or the other here.
I actually want to do the same because I really think, especially as we age, I am getting excited about playing golf with Phil. Yeah. He loves golf. I like it. And I just found a girlfriend actually who we're going to start playing like twice a month or something. There's a group of women in Tennessee. I'm sure the average age is old AF. I haven't looked it up yet. But they have a group that goes around to different courses and just plays. Like it would be so fun. So I'm going to start doing that with a girlfriend to start getting better. But I would like the same hobby. So as we age, we can do it together.
Okay.
What about you?
Hobby and sport is like, I was trying to like maybe thread the needle. Like I love having tennis and Chris is not part of that.
Yeah.
So I was struggling a bit with this one because it's like golf, yes, tennis, no.
You weren't struggling. You said separate.
You're right. Yeah. I think our marriage works better when we kind of do our own thing, actually.
Yeah. I think that's
right. I'm going separate.
Yeah. I think that's right.
Okay. Similar vibes. But would you rather watch their favorite TV show forever or only get to watch yours, but they never join you?
Oof, that's tough. And here's the thing is, Phil and I do like similar shows on occasion. So like we talked about like the Jack Ryan, the Jack Reacher.
All the Jacks are in the middle of the Venn diagram.
All the spy-y stuff. And I love watching that with him. And I could watch those types of shows all the time. So I think I'm going that one. However, I'm obsessed with Bravo. And he doesn't watch those shows.
Yeah.
So does that mean I never get to watch those?
Yeah.
Sorry. Sayonara, Jack.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at too, because Chris just doesn't like my favorite shows. So we couldn't middle of the Venn diagram, you know. I can't get him to even watch my reality competition shows.
Yeah. And those are so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his stuff is too dark. Like I'd be cuddled up and we'd be watching, you know, some mafia cartel or whatever. And I'd be like, no, it's just too, I don't want to watch that.
I agree. There's been a lot of shows that I have watched the first episode of with him and said, that's you, not me. Like, I don't want to watch any more of that. It gave me a bad feeling.
Totally. So I'm unfortunately, I didn't choose hobbies together and I'm not choosing TV together.
Yeah.
Tell me you've been married 12 years.
That's right.
You've been married 12 years.
There's a similarity here.
Okay, so now we're going to transition into random stuff.
Okay. Love it.
Would you rather wake up every day to a perfect iced coffee ready for you?
Yeah.
Or a fresh egg sandwich ready for you?
I'm going iced coffee because I'm obsessed with iced coffee and I do love a good egg sandwich. But do I need to wake up every day to an egg sandwich? I'm trying to lose weight over here, people. Like I could.
Okay, what about just a breakfast of your choice?
Okay, I still think I'm doing iced coffee, but I have been very obsessed with watching reels of I'm a private chef. Here's my life, day in the life of a private chef.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
They're so fun to watch. And I would love.
It's amazing to me how they can spend all day preparing food for one person or two people.
I actually think I would mind being a private chef. Like, I don't mind cooking that much. But I agree with you. When you're watching this, it's like does that family need all that? Like, what are they? It's a little egregious if you're talking about every day.
Yeah.
But I love watching them.
It gives me a little bit of the billionaire ick because I'm like, that person spent all day. It wasn't like they spent an hour each. You know what I mean? Making you like a decent lunch.
Yeah. They're prepping all day.
They prepped all day to make you a homemade tart at night. I don't know. Something about that kind of was too much. But I guess it doesn't make sense to have someone come for an hour here, an hour here, an hour here. Right.
And look, if you're choosing that profession, you probably love it. So it's like kind of like you love the details, you know? They love to go the extra mile for the sauces,
for the fresh,
go to the market in the morning. Like honestly, it sounds like an enjoyable day. Like if I wouldn't mind being somebody's private chef if I could do it for
all
my
day
house.
Cooking for somebody else.
I don't know. I'd probably get exhausted after a while, but I do it anyways with my own household. What's different?
I'm not spending all day making those meals, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what did you choose? I don't even know what you chose. I blacked out.
I chose the food.
Okay.
Partially, I've become solo maintenance in my coffee order. I used to have like all the bougie coffee. And then one day, Chris brought home, I think I told this story, but he brought home like a vat of Folgers from Costco.
Yeah.
And I realized I liked it. So my coffee is not trust me, I still love a great latte made from someone else with the perfect foam and like make a fern in the milk for me, please. And but I'm happy enough with my Folgers whipped together coffee that the perfect breakfast would be great. I love a breakfast.
I have been obsessed with making cream, like protein creamer, like putting my creamer with protein.
Making your own butter and cream.
No, I'm not. This one's not that far. But
you're going full trad wife on me over there.
I know. I actually my obsession today. Well, anyways, we'll move on and get back to that. But the creamer with little protein, I have started to add collagen just for what the hell. Like, even though we know it doesn't do anything. And then I'm foaming it and pouring it over my coffee. It's not that difficult to make and it is enjoyable. So like, I'm still going iced coffee. Okay, let's move on.
Okay. Would you rather always find the perfect parking spot right up front or never have to wait in a line?
Oof. I love parking. And every time my mom always says when you get the front parking spot, you're meant to be here. Meant to be here. And Lola has started to say that.
I say it to my kids too.
But I really dislike lines so much that I think I'm going lines, because then can you go to Disney too? Is that included? So now if we go to Disney or anything like that.
I was thinking grocery store, but
there's not that many lines at our grocery store anymore.
Okay. Because of the self-checkout?
Self-checkout. But I guess I would say lines though, because if you did have a line, does this go for restaurant too? I hate walking in and being in line at a restaurant.
Definitely a restaurant. But okay, I would say it's like normal life stuff, not like Disney.
You didn't specify, but I still would go line, I guess.
Yeah.
What about you?
Definitely line.
Okay.
At least with the bad parking spot, you're still in motion.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, okay, I can't stand sitting idle.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would much rather never wait in a line.
Okay. Yep. I like it. Final answer.
Okay. Would you rather go on a vacation that's all relaxation or all adventure?
Relaxation.
I knew you would say that too easily. I was more torn on this because I do kind of miss the adrenaline junkie of my 20s that I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of have started fantasizing about adventure trips again.
Like whitewater rafting, or what are we talking about here?
Yeah, or something like that.
I think, again, stage of life, because...
Well, that's the thing. I thought actually this was interesting. I'm coming out of a stage of life where I'm so exhausted that literally all I could muster is like laying on a beach.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I'm ready for international travel. Because it's like... Yeah.
Those go hand in hand. Yeah.
It goes hand in hand. Well, one, can the kids like not be a nightmare on the flight?
Mm-hmm.
And two, like, do you have the energy for that much walking and doing and planning? Versus, I'm so exhausted. Just sit my ass on a Hawaiian beach and let's call it a day. And I'm never leaving this resort.
I kind of want resort life for a couple more years.
I get that. And I think I just now,
hit it.
Hit it. Okay. Now this one I built just for you.
Can't wait.
Would you rather have an extra 30 minutes of sleep every single day, or an extra $50 that magically appears in your wallet every week that can only be spent on fun stuff for you at Target?
No question.
I don't even know what you're going to pick.
$50. I mean,
Target?
30 minutes sleep does nothing for me. Like,
I thought you were so sleep deprived. I thought you would actually pick sleep.
No, I'm sleep, but now I'm just like running. I've been running on fumes for so long, it doesn't matter. Like,
you forgot how good it feels.
Exactly, maybe, but like an extra $50 that like I'm always like doing girl math, like, oh, I took this back, so now I have $30 to spend. Oh, I sent that Amazon thing back, so now I have $40 to spend. Like, it would be so nice to not have to justify $50 every week to my husband for something unnecessary. Huge. Okay. Coffee, I mean, because Targets have Starbucks in there. So I could go get an iced coffee without having to justify the cost.
I would say, fun stuff at Target counts iced coffee.
One outfit and an iced coffee every week. Woo!
Okay. What is the breaking point of that math? How much sleep and how little at Target before it's break even for you?
Like
if it was an hour of sleep, would that change it? Or if it was $10 at Target, would that change it?
$10. You can't get anything for $10 these days.
Okay.
I mean, it would be like one coffee.
30 minutes of extra sleep or $20 a week at Target. It's still $80 a month.
I'm going money.
That's my ass. Okay.
My financial planning husband would also choose money, I'm sure, every time. He probably just got mad I said no to the $10.
Totally. Okay, so somewhere between 10 and 20 is your break even.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You just forgot what good sleep feels like too.
Maybe. My dark circles say that, so.
Okay, a couple more made just for you. Would you rather be a contestant on Survivor or a Real Housewife?
Survivor, because Real Housewife is so fun to watch, but those lunatics, I don't want to be associated with them. I don't want real drama in my life. And almost all of them are now divorced.
Okay. Is there a show that Survivor would be neck and neck with? Like Amazing Race or?
I'm going, well, here's the thing is.
Or what about like a chef show?
I know, I was thinking like if I was good enough. I'm not good enough to be on Top Chef, but like that is such an enjoyable show. Like if I had the skill sets, that would be a good one.
You can't change your skill set. That's going too far. Well, then
I would be kicked off immediately. Like that's not
okay. But this would actually be funny. Like you're going to be bad. But would you rather do Lego Masters with me, or you and I have to go together as like a couple in Master Chef? I'm terrible.
Master Chef.
Okay.
Lego. I mean, I couldn't build a Lego. I look at a Lego set and cringe. Like that is Phil all the way. I'm like, Phil, Ace got a Lego set. You're dealing with it. I can't put together anything, nor do I want to.
Yeah. The thought of partnering with you for Lego Masters is really horrible for me.
No, it'd be awful. And like, honestly, you've come a long way in the kitchen. Like, I feel like with just a little bit of time around me.
So arrogant.
And Chris, I guess. You've really come a long way in the kitchen.
Chris is not a good teacher, I'll be honest, because he doesn't, like, when he cooks, he's so particular. He doesn't want me in there.
Yeah.
Like, he likes his onions diced so specifically. It's like I could never sous chef for him because he's too picky.
Yeah.
The only thing he lets me do is brown meat.
Yeah, that's what Mom did too. Mom only lets you brown meat.
Totally.
Or chop a veggie. But then she still needs to be specific.
Yeah, she can't let me chop a veggie. That's true.
She started to let you do celery.
Yeah, she didn't appreciate I didn't pull off enough strings. And then the cucumbers I didn't shave just the right amount off.
So shave the outside of the cucumber.
I actually went back and manually cut off the edges because I was so scared of her. I did a cucumber slice for her veggie tray, and I forgot to do what she likes with the shaved edges.
You shaved the side on just a couple of the edges.
It was actually perfect because I thought I was done, and Sarah goes, "Oh, you didn't shave the sides." And as soon as she said it, I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? A huge miss." But it was already, and so I manually sat there for 20 minutes and took the little edges off. Yeah,
the wrath of Cindy before a party. Look, Nora, our niece, got involved because she's a great baker and she doesn't mind being in the kitchen with other things too. And so Mom let her come in to help, and she did celery. It's like the entry job. Like if you get asked to come to the kitchen to cook, you start with brownie meat or celery.
One, to be honest, because
and she was like, "Do you really have to pull off these like extra strings?" And I was like, "You better do it, Nora. You better do it."
Yeah, it's like I've never seen anybody else do that. Our mom has very specific ways she likes doing things, and you best comply.
Well, it's, she hosts that party every year, 2 a year when you and do the Christmas party. So,
Okay, last one. Would you rather be more rich or more beautiful?
Oh God, that's really tough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one to end on.
Thank you.
But if I'm so rich, I could become prettier like the Kardashians.
Let's say you can't.
What do you mean?
It's for the purposes of the game.
Okay.
Because then you could be like, "Oh, I'm so beautiful. I get sponsorships on Instagram and I'm also rich." It's like, no, that's not fair. You're cheating.
I was
at the
going
game.
there too. Okay.
I agree. Being rich and pretty usually go hand in hand, but you have to pick one. And you can't change one thing about yourself that you don't already do today. You could still get, your occasional Botox and dye your hair or whatever, but you can't go full plastic surgery, new face.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do I look like myself, or am I like...
Yeah, you're you.
Okay. I'm going rich then, because I don't think like this is a little bit of like that overconfidence. And I think I'm fine looking. Like, we always said,
Why did your voice go up an octave?
Because it sounded conceited, but it's like, look, I'm not the most beautiful, but I think I'm fine. It's like a 6 or a 7. I could be a 6 or a 7 and loaded.
Oh, that's harsh. I think you're prettier than that.
That's nice. But like 6 or 7 loaded, really nice. But there are a couple people I follow on Instagram lately that are just stunning, and it's like, what would life be like if I look like that? Like,
they don't even look like that. I bet their face tuned up.
I don't know.
They know how to work the lighting. I swear, beauty is mostly angles and lighting. I have some pictures where I look stunning, and some where I look like an absolute tragedy. And it's like, it's angles and lighting, baby.
Well, I don't know angles and lighting, and also, I don't know. It would be really nice to be really pretty.
Or really rich. You picked rich, though.
I know. I think I'm still going rich. What are you doing?
This was tough for me.
It's really tough.
I'd like to say I'm not vain. Like, I'd like to just say money easily because I'm not vain. But there is part of me that's like, oh, what if I had just the perfect, whatever. I don't want to list my insecurities here. They've been aired before on this podcast.
But it's like you don't have to like bust your ass like a triathlete to maintain average. What does Scoop say?
Yeah. I work out like a triathlete to maintain chubby is the quote. And I thought it was genius.
It's a genius quote. And I'm like now second guessing my decision. It's tough. Okay, go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
But I think rich, and not to be all virtue signaling here, but you could do a lot for the world if you're really rich.
I agree.
I don't think my life would change that much, not to like humble brag. It would allow like a comfort level that just to have the cushion and the baseline at a higher level, to know college is taken care of, to know that you could take a trip and not have to like, what do I have to give up, to do the house project, right? Like right now we're still in the world order where it's like, okay, we can do some stuff, but we got to really prioritize.
Yeah.
It would be nice to just kind of take any of that stress off the table. And like, I think there's a mental health bump from like the safety net at that level. And I just think like, oh, I could invest in businesses I really think are worth that the world needs, or like I could give it to these amazing groups that need it. Like whatever it is. I think
agree.
rich.
That's the right call. I think that's the right call.
Yeah. I like to think I'm not that vain, but there is part of me that's like, woof.
It took me a long time to answer that, so I'm very vain, I guess. But, I will say too, like what we always talk about, like if we won the lottery, love that game. But I wouldn't want my lifestyle to change because I like my lifestyle. So like, wouldn't it be badass to just be so loaded but live the exact same lifestyle and be able to have all that money to your point?
That's my line. I told you that line. Don't steal that.
What do you mean you told me that line?
I said that's my dream. To be so loaded but nobody really knows. Except for maybe like, a few people that are in my inner circle. But
maybe you did tell me that and I just liked it, so I stole it as
I just think that's like true badass.
Yeah, I agree. But Phil and I talk about that a lot, so I'm not sure. Maybe I stole it from you a long time ago and then just took it as my own. Meshed it.
Okay.
Good one.
We both chose money. We're so virtuous. We're such good people.
All right, you doing a tech tip? Tech tip?
I did a tech tip. I just want to keep it simple today, which is make sure you talk to your kids about not sharing personal information online. Like we have in our guidebook a few things of like, these are really good conversations to your kids, and they span the spectrum of like safety and, different things. But really not sharing personal information, which includes full name, address, location, not engaging with strangers. Like if they're on these messaging apps, they're going to start getting spam and scam unless they're on Sage Haven. But again, like make sure they're trained up on that. I think it's something that maybe like we don't think about because we think it's so obvious. Yeah. But a lot of the bad stuff that happens is like kids being dumb and sharing way too much information with people they don't know. Yeah. So that's just a good conversation. If you haven't had it, get that to the top of the list and make sure they know that's true. Even if they're chatting in video games, while we don't love that, we recommend moving that chat off. Make sure they're trained up. And again, I think at an older age, allowing some online chatting with who they're playing with could be okay if, again, they have the skills. So just make sure your kid has the skills. Okay, that's what I got.
The one thing I'd like to add to that is it's not actually exclusive to kids, because I have started to see a lot of things out there too where parents will post something that is from a school program, or they will post like first day pictures. Like we posted something on Sage Haven the other day, our Sage Parents, which was like when you're posting the back to school first day picture, there are still a good amount of people who have that sign that still has the school and the age and more information on there than you need to share. Some people blur it out. Some people don't have that sign anymore. But it's like, just be smart, because even if they have a logo on their shirt, it's easy to track what school it is. So just be mindful of that when you are posting with the school in the background. People can do photos, find out where you are. Like those types of things seem extreme, but not in today's age. So just make sure you're being smart about what you're posting about.
Well, especially if you have a public profile. I don't know how many people have public profiles versus private, but
fair.
All right, let's move into obsessions. What is your obsession? And you mentioned it was trad wife adjacent, so I'm quite curious what you're churning and making.
Because we've been back to school, I've been really doing a lot more snacks, homemade snacks.
Like when they get home from school, they have something healthy.
That, or I pack lunch every day now.
What?
And
they don't eat the hot lunch at the school?
Not right now. My kids, I wanted to have a healthier option for them because they weren't making the best choices.
Wow.
So at least for the time being, I'm making their lunches. Okay. And I'm actually
it sounds like your school has a lot of options, though. Maybe
they do. And honestly, I don't mind it sometimes, but I just feel like I can be more in control with them eating a little healthier if I'm packing it. Okay. Not to mention, it kind of has gotten expensive too. It's like, they can go back and get a couple different things.
What do you mean? Is there a public school? They don't have free lunch?
No, not free lunch. And so you have to pay for their lunch, plus they can get snacks. And so by the time they've gone and gotten snacks or drinks added to it, it can be above $5 a day per kid, and that adds up. So for me, I'm like, I'll just make it for a while.
Okay. And that changes the math. Ours is free.
Yeah.
Some parents still send a lunch because their kid is picky or doesn't want the thing, but ours has 2 hot options and like a healthy, they call it rainbow bar.
Okay.
It's actually amazing. I'm like, I don't know who in California got this done, but I approve it with, double high five. It's like they have fresh apples, carrots, yogurt, salad, but like, and it changes. And I will say that produce looks fresh. It's not like it's been sitting there for a long time. I'm like, this is legit.
They need to do, it's not bad here, but I think it could be done a little bit better. In fact, I don't know the name of it, so I'll have to like link it. But one of my girlfriends who I met through another friend, they started a business, her and her sister. We love a sister business. But it's all about getting healthy snacks to schools, like public schools and different things, and helping them make and get healthier options. And so ours are fine, but they can get ice cream. They can get a cookie. They have like different types of things. And so for a while, we were definitely living the high life of like that plus like a hot lunch plus 2 snacks. And it just, anyways, it's just my thing. So right now I'm making it. And I have been on the hunt for a healthy protein bar forever. The Yuka app hates all of the bars out there.
Yeah.
So I found a low ingredient. It's like 5 ingredient healthy protein bar that's no bake. It's super easy to make.
Okay. What is it?
And I'll post it actually. But it's basically like peanut butter, a little maple syrup, oats, and protein. And you blend it up with some milk. And then you can I add in cinnamon and chocolate chips, usually like dark chocolate, or you can do fruit. And that's it. And then you put it and press it in and put it in the freezer, or I'm sorry, put it in the fridge. And then cools. And then it cools and then you cut it and store it.
What kind of oats are you doing? Like
rolled oats, just regular rolled oats.
Rolled oats.
Okay. Yeah. And I use chocolate protein for the best. So it's like basically a peanut butter chocolate protein bar. They're delicious. The kids love them. And it's like, I
have all those ingredients too, except for the protein.
This is so easy. And like, protein could be optional, I guess. You could do it with the other stuff without adding the protein in there. Right. But it's really good, and you could mix it up, and you can even put some fun things on top if you wanted to, like sprinkles and stuff if you wanted it to be prettier or like get their attention. You can drizzle stuff on top to make it pretty, but that's it. It's so simple. And I've been packing them in their lunches or in like a little bag for their snack. And then they can also, they like them at home too.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
It's like feels Nene Popicho adjacent. Do you remember our?
Yeah. Well named by Grace Nene Popicho, which is?
Banana, chocolate, peanut butter.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I don't know if I did that out of order. Nene, banana, popo, peanut butter.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
And we freeze them. So they're not good for lunch.
Yeah.
It's like a snack that we typically have around here if they need something like that.
Yeah, we did that after Grace told us about it. You told us about it and Grace showed us. We did a few of those. And I like to have those on hand too for like a snack around the house.
I like it because you can freeze them and have them for a month.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine is also food today.
Okay.
You remember a couple weeks ago, I was saying something about like, I'm not going to throw stones because I'm eating cancer in the form of Splenda every morning in my coffee.
Yeah.
A couple people sent me articles about Splenda after that.
And how bad it is. Yeah.
It just got me thinking, I'm healthy in a lot of ways, but yet I'm still eating Splenda. I don't feel great about it.
Yeah.
And when we were in Tahoe maybe 3 weeks ago, Chris's cousin Layla, who's very healthy and, organic and all that kind of stuff, she had brought something I never had before called date sugar. Have you ever had date sugar?
Yes. And we actually use monk fruit now, but I like sweetener.
Same
but
idea.
I like same idea. But the date fruit or the date sugar is good too.
So, anyways, I have swapped the date sugar for my Splenda in my morning coffee now, and it tastes good. I'm into it. Yeah. I don't have the flavor. I was worried it's like not going to be sweet enough because really regular sugar is not sweet enough.
Yeah,
for me, unless you use a lot of it, and that's why I was like. Anyways, date sugar, you don't need a ton. It's super sweet, and I'm into it. So, goodbye,
You should look into this too, because I know Grace likes to bake over there. But baking with that or baking with the monk fruit as a substitute when something calls for a sweetener is also really good. And
you probably really need less of it, I'm guessing, right?
Less of it, yeah.
I will say the baking, it's a little bit like, a cup of sugar. I'm like, that's so much sugar.
Yeah, we try to eliminate all those sugar ones, and still, like when you're adding real maple syrup and stuff, it's still got sugar, but we're just trying to do it from a different way. But those are great options of substitutes. So I like that.
Well, it's my obsession. All right, well, that's a wrap. Got anything else? Closing thoughts? Are you good?
No, I'm going to go to ChatGPT and come up with our parenting style name right after this. And see if we can put it in the notes. But I have nothing else to offer today.
Perfect. All right. That's a wrap. If you guys could review us, we'd really, really appreciate it. Just punch some stars. You don't even have to say anything. It matters a lot in terms of people finding us. Share it with somebody who you think might like this podcast. We're growing organically because y'all are doing that. So I'm really grateful for you guys. Thank you. And follow us. We got some new social handles as we expand here. So we have a Sage Sisters podcast handle now that has clips and stuff. Sage Parents, where we have all the good advice on sort of tech conscious parenting. And we have Sage Haven for Kids, which is the handle for our new technology solutions, which we'll be launching in a few weeks. So we're getting so close, exciting stuff, but follow along. We really, really appreciate it. And thanks for listening.
Lilas, Kate.
Lilas. See you, Tan.